I don't know, man. Try and get through life as easy as you can. Actually reminds me of my auntie. Really had a lust for life. You know, really lived life to the fullest. One day she was in a freak dancing accident. I asked the doctor. We're at the hospital. I asked the doctor, what dance was she performing? And he said, son, she was doing the deadly salad. I said, doctor, what's the deadly salad? And he says, now, son, we've had several patients come in here this week who have also attempted the deadly salad. And he said it goes a little something like this. Flailing motion where you mimic iceberg lettuce if it's shook to dry. Now, the final part of the deadly salad is where she died, and that involves drizzling olive oil on your partner. And on the floor, she was actually 2 steps behind, still doing the lettuce. And it was in that motion that she slipped on the oil and fell directly onto her back and lost all function of her arms and legs. Hence being unable to perform the deadly salad ever again. It's around this time of year that I remember my uncle. Uncle Gavin was a good man, and one day he was in a really bad car accident, and we immediately came down to where it happened, and they were waiting for the ambulance and stuff, sort of his last moments, you know, and I don't think he was going to make it in time. And Uncle Gavin was laying there. He looked up at me and he opened his eyes and said to me, racism institution. And once he passed away, I realized what it all meant. He actually worked at a factory that killed Chinese people. And look, I'm not proud of it, okay? And neither was he. But everyone has a dark past, okay? And some people need to escape their past. And ironically, it was an Asian driver that killed him. It's not easy to talk about. It was said that it was a 50 zone, and the driver was doing 200. Sometimes I also remember my grandmother, several hundred years ago, back in England, and she was working the cornfields, right? Now, she didn't know it at the time, but the previous night, the Industrial Revolution had hit. Still hurts to this day. And so she's out there picking corn by hand. My granddad had bought a giant combine harvester and was driving at full speed towards her. And she didn't hear it in time, and he just ran straight over her. But she survived, right? She was in this deep coma. Like, she could hear, but she couldn't say anything. All that she could say was mosquito endorse. And she just kept repeating over and over, mosquito endorse, mosquito endorse. And then I spoke to my grandfather, who was now driving a Ferrari. The Industrial Revolution had really advanced at this point. This was 1744. And he pulled up in his Ferrari, and I said, Grandpa, I said, Poppy poo, what does mosquito endorse mean? And he told me that she used to hate when they would leave the door open at night and the mosquitoes would get indoors, but she couldn't pronounce it properly, and so she said, I can't pronounce either. It runs in the family. And so she was saying that mosquitoes were indoors, and then she just fucking died.